Yes. Eat that. Pop you over the road. It's 20 to 4 in the afternoon. I'm up at Lichfield a minute. I've got to finish off my break. I have 15 minutes to go. And while I'm sitting here, I've decided that I'm going to have something to eat. As you do. I might as well, while I'm wasting time. And I can tell you about my escapades of the day and the shit that I've had to put up with and the non-shit that I've had to put up with, because it's been a reasonably good day today. It's been all right. I was given a driver assessment this morning, and he says he don't speak English. And I'm thinking, fucking hell, man, why have I got to do this? And I said, oh well, fair enough. But he says he is a good driver, apparently. Okay, we'll give him that then. And sure enough, it's a little bit difficult to relay instructions, but we gets the vehicle hooked up to a trailer, and I'm watching him carefully to see if he's doing his checks. And what sort of stood out with me was the way the guy was moving. Now, if he had got something wrong with him, like some sort of, I don't know, injury of some sort, or a problem of some sort, that's not a problem, that's fine, there's no bother. But he come across as being drunk, as far as I could tell. He probably wasn't. Like, I'm hoping that he wasn't. I couldn't smell alcohol on him, so anyway, but that's what it came across like. Anyway, so once we got all hooked up and off we went down the road, and we comes out the gate. Okay, not too bad. Didn't take the fence post down. As we drive up towards the island, he's rubbing up against the curb with the front wheels of the unit. So there's a first fail straight away. Then we get up to the island, turns leftish, straight up to the traffic lights. We turn right at the lights, we follow it down, and it's dark in the morning. And as he's driving, there's a parked cars that are on my left, and they're half on and half off the road. As we're getting closer, and he's literally he's glued to the curb. I'm like, any minute now he's going to move over. No, I had to speak up first. Do you want to watch these cars here? Move over. And he jerks the vehicle. I'm thinking, can he fucking see where he's going? You know what I mean? I'm like, fuck. He gets to the island, and giving the direction where to go in a parrot fashion, and his truck's all over the place. He gingerly goes through the roadworks that are there. I mean, like he was struggling to gauge the width and the size of his vehicle. Not very confident in my eyes. And then we're going around the next bit, and he's up the curbs again. Like, I'm like, this is brilliant. This is. I mean, we're coming down a dual carriageway, and he's rubbing up against the curbs. I'm like, fuck. But needless to say, I couldn't put my name to that guy, unfortunately. Shame, but it isn't worth it. Really isn't worth it. His lane discipline was rubbish. He was all over the place. He's like straddling the lines and what have you. I feel that with that guy, I don't think he's actually driven a right-hand drive vehicle for very long, because he's so far over to the left. So that to me tells me that he probably would be better off sitting over there to drive. Unfortunately, we ain't got any left-hand drives. But no, there's no way. It's just not good enough. and I'm not putting my name to it. Because if I put my name to a driver that's got a potential of causing an accident, and I've assessed him and said, oh, he's fine, no, I ain't doing that. It just isn't worth it. Don't get me wrong, I'm not bothered about the guy being foreign. I just want to know the standard of driving. Don't matter where they come from. It does help if they can speak English and understand it. I mean, that's even better if they can understand it as well, because I've said it before, and some people might find this a bit, you know, whatever, but you can't teach somebody who doesn't understand you. You just can't do it. I can't do it anyway. And if you're over there at the whim of the person behind the wheel and he's a shit driver, what could happen is anybody's guess. It's not bad, this. I'm not a fan of sweet corn, but I don't mind the chicken and pasta with a bit of coleslaw. For all you fat arse truckers out there, I'm eating healthy. I'm looking at you, Dan. Yeah, you. I'm not going to tell you though that I've got, I think there might be 5 triple chocolate Belgian cookies. Oh. Proper fat ass trucker meal that is, Still got 10 minutes to go. Anyway, after all that said and done, off I went to my job. And I did feel sorry for the guy, but I thought, well, what can I do? You're either going to be a safe driver or you're not. That's the end of it, ain't really. So I'll go off, get my own truck, get my trailer, fuck off across the road, go and do my collection, delivery, come back, grab another trailer, then I'm on my way back again. That's the Cannock to Lichfield trip. As I'm sailing up the A38, just the start of it. And if anybody knows that area, when you come off the A5, you got either Sutton Coldfield, you got Lichfield to the left of you. Straight down will put you on the 5148, which then links you to the 38, which is the way you go to get to the 38 anyway. Or you got the A5 will continue off up towards the Weeford Island and then fucking the 38 from that side. But anyway, we go down the 5148. This is a little bit of a slip road, joins you up. Anyway, there I am. I'm tilting up there, and I'll come to the start of the 38, just at the end of the 5148, and that's the first junction, right? Which is the 38 will continue on straight up, or you can chuck a right and it'll take you towards Birmingham. So I'm carrying on, and I'll come towards the, would it be the first one? The second, yeah, but that's right, it'll be the second junction, but it's only a off junction, it isn't an on junction. But if you ask the woman driver that was sailing up the fucking slip road the wrong road, well, begs the question. And fortunately there was a car going down the slip road, and obviously flagged this person down to get him to turn around and go back down the slip road, because they obviously turned a little bit early. They should have gone under the bridge and then turn right, not turn right before the bridge. I haven't seen that ever. That was the first time I've ever seen somebody going up the wrong way down the road. Unreal. I bet when she met the cars coming the other way, she's thinking, fucking hell, what's going on here? But not paying attention. Do you know, I've done something similar. I haven't actually gone the wrong way, but I have turned down a slip road of some sort or a junction and thinking, you know, have I gone the right way down here? Is this don't look right at all? You know, I've had that sort of instant of panic just for that split second when I've done that, and I'm like, oh, thank fuck for that. I mean, in that instance, I can actually understand why the person has come up the slip road the wrong way, because they've just come off a single, just a two-way street. That's what they've come off, and they've just seen the signs for the A38, and they've just chucked a right up the slip road and not realising they've got to go under the bridge first. Oh well. Never mind. Also, I went off back from Litchfield back to Unilever, and one of the shunters pulls round to me and he went, do you know the driver? He's a bit of a chunky lad. He got a sort of a funny roundish bullet face. I'm like, no, he doesn't sound familiar to me at all. And he said, well, whoever he is, he's a foreign driver. He said, but he's coming here, and he's dropped 2080 in one of the parking spaces straight on its knees. And so obviously we got the shunter, we dumped the air at the shunter because we can get low enough, and trying to tell him to stop winding the legs, there's no need, we'll get it up, lift it up for him. He's like, and he had to get out of his shunter and walk up and say, look, stop what you're doing, we can lift it. So they got it lifted back up again and put it right. Anybody out there who's dropped the trailer on the knees? I have. I've done that many years ago. I blame exhaustion on that one. Serious exhaustion. As a matter of fact, most of the stuff that I've actually done, like when you break the Susie lines because you forget to and this sounds stupid, right? But you forget to disconnect the Susie lines and you just pull from underneath the trailer. It's not distraction. It's being fucking so tired that your brain just ain't functioning properly. And that's the truth, that is, you know. And you think, so, well, why are you driving? Well, unfortunately, that's the job. That is the job. But thankfully, when it comes to breaking the Susie lines, I've probably only done it about 3 or 4 times maybe in the 16 years I've been driving, so it's not too bad. And not all of them. I've done, like, there was one particular incident where I broke both the yellow and the red, and I think I knackered the ABS as well. The electric ones, they pop straight back out again, but I don't think they was any good anyway. They were stretched to fuck. And that was when I was up in Manchester. People wasn't too happy about that then that day. I've done the odd one. Like I say, I haven't done many. I reckon I've only done probably about 4 at the most. What I have had, which is more my problem, is if I'm in certain areas where you have to jackknife the truck around to turn around, the Susies get caught under the ratchet handle of the curtain pole. I've had that happen. That's a pain in the arse. Of course, once that happens, it just rips it straight off. But pulling from underneath the trailer now, only a few times. sometimes when you get to that point where you just fucking, your brain ain't even on, right? And you've pulled into the yard and you just go into this autopilot kind of thing. And I've seen some of the drivers do it at our place over the years, and you just switch off. There's just nothing you can do about it. You're just dead in the head. That's it. You're gone. I remember one of our drivers, being exhausted. He's ended up smashing the front of the cab up because he's hit the back of somebody in a space of what? I don't know, how far would it be? About 200 yards from a stationary point, because he just micro slept. Luckily, it was on just a high street. He was only round the corner from where our yard, like, and bang, straight into the back of a trailer. Yeah. Because you can imagine, night driver, if he's had some issues through the day and he's not had enough sleep and he's doing a night shift, he's coming round to the last part of the day, and he's probably like this, doing the fucking nodding dog. So he's trying to get himself home, and he just switched off that few seconds and bang, straight to the back of a truck. You might think that it don't happen, but unfortunately it does, especially if you're tired. You can end up having micro sleeps, and them are the ones that kill you, believe it or not. You can actually micro sleep without even knowing it. That's the scary part about it. You just switch off just for a few seconds and then you're back again, but you'll constantly keep doing that and you just don't realise it if you're far too tired. You shouldn't be doing that in the first place anyway, but back in the day when you're young, thick and stupid. Anyway, I'm going to go and listen to my nice new shiny speakers that I've put in. Let me just get the box and I'll show you what I've done. I put them in. I'll fit them today. In between the showers of fucking it down of rain. And they do sound quite nice, actually. I had these in originally that I fetched from a scrapyard, but there's not even a magnet on the back of the fucking thing. If there is, it's fucking titchy. But I think these, they go with a whole system in the vehicle I pulled them out of. So you'd have like these as base units, and then there'd be the top end would be flapping around somewhere, either on the dashboard or the centre posts or whatever. I don't know, it could be anywhere, but they just sounded naff. So I went and bought myself some new ones. Anyway, I can go now, my break's finished, and I will speak to you a lot later. Have yourself a good day. Bye. Let's put some tunes on.